Hello everyone, here I am in Suttons Bay, Michigan, where I grew up in the Leelanau Peninsula. This is a small tourist-driven economy, a town here in northern Michigan, right on the shores of Grand Traverse Bay, which is part of Lake Michigan. The marina is right down there. This is my third gallery. It's the gallery that I opened. This is going on my third year. Spørck, Tileart, Suttons Bay. That sign is all made out of tiles. That pole right there is my snow pole. That's how much snow we had here last year. I kept track of the snow in the past for fun. So what I want to show you is my collection of Norwegian antiques. I've been for several. I have another gallery in a place called Fishtown, and for several years I've been collecting Norwegian antiques and Norwegian artwork, mainly related to ceramics, and much of it I get on eBay, and it comes from most of the United States. So here's my shrine of different types of Norwegian antiques that are for sale. People buy them. I have some famous pottery from some famous Norwegian ceramic artists. Erik Poland. Some of his work. It's quite valuable. So I have all these different things. I try to get a variety of things that I find interesting. Like I said, many times it's related to what I'm doing, like ceramic work. This metalworker's swan is from Lofoten. I've seen his work before on TV shows about Norway. What should I show you here first? Well, this is interesting. Here's my University of Bergen, the owls. I make. It hadn't occurred to me to make owl tiles when I was in Oda, because I already have like 5 different owl tiles, and I hadn't seen any owls in Oda, so I hadn't thought to make them yet. But I do have several owl tiles. Maybe I'll show you those in a minute. Lots of the famous Henning trolls. My grandpa had those when I was growing up. I have some pottery from Røros pottery, where my grandpa lived. These I actually got in Røros. I have some of the copper ingots from the copper mine in Røros. I was talking about rose mauling earlier. So I do have several rose mauling items that I've purchased. I really like these old wooden boxes. When my grandpa died, we got several of these that he had in Røros in his house. So this is rose mauling. Something that I haven't done yet with my ceramics, but I will. These items actually sell, quite often. Some coffee mugs from Oslo, some tea set, coffee set. The Porsgrund is the famous porcelain company in Norway, so I have lots of their stuff. I've been collecting that stuff for a while. The stuff that sells best is the really unique things that are kind of a lot of unique wooden plates with old designs of the women in traditional bunads. I have these are new, these license plates this year. I always have my patches and flags for sale. Again, the wood Henning carvings are always popular. This is a cool plate. I've had a couple of these sell. What else do I have here? So I have different things scattered all over the building. The copper. I have the copper tea kettles from Norway. The Volund Norwegian tea kettles, and then all my floats, my Norwegian fishnet floats. I also have. More rose mulling. That's a cool one from Trondheim. These are the ones that sell pretty well. I also made these little packets of beach glass when I found them. Went looking for beach glass in my travels through Norway. I made these little packets and I mark where they came from. So we have beach glass from Norway. And then people, if they want to go to Norway, they can go to those beaches and find them. Several of the things I bought in Oda, I brought back with me when I came back in July. So I have several of the Oda antique items just for fun. What else do I have here? That's a cool old photograph of one of the Stout churches. The Magnor Glass Works. I get their glass works. They sell pretty well. Just these kind of things are popular. Just kind of unique items that are from Norway. These are from the antique shop in Oda. I think those look really cool. I put those up. Let me see if I can find some of the owls. There's one of my owls. There's an owl. Like I said, I have like 5 different owls. So many of these tiles are from my trips to when I carved tiles in Norway. This is the famous mermaid from the from the I just remembered I called Copenhagen part of Sweden. It's Stockholm, excuse me. So this is from the Copenhagen harbor. Auroras. That's from this is a Norwegian carving. Reindeer. Lofoten. Hockland Beat Stranda. Midnight Sun tile from I carved this up in Honningsvær or in Honningsvær. I carved this in Trondheim. Another one one from Trondheim. This has been a popular tile. This is our Northern Lights tile from Lofoten, from the Hawkland Stranda. My reindeer series. This is a popular tile. It's from Skog Church Tapestry.